Hello, my name is Roy, and I wanted to share with you a fantastic tool that has really helped me and is going to keep helping me for many years in the future. It's the More Auto Screener. This is a spelling screener, no different than many of the ones that are used nationwide, except for a couple of important caveats. This one is automated. It means that we are able to have the students input their information directly into a Google response form, just like this one. The students will type in their name, they will type in the words as the teacher calls them out, then they will be scored. You can see here some fictitious students who have had their words scored. So this means that we'll be able to take this information and it then goes directly into here. This is the actual scoring sheet. This is the item that you will be getting when you get one. And this scoring sheet shows the take that it was taken, shows the name of the student. It also shows an entire list of all the words they got right. Now, these are the words for the basic screener. We also offer the advanced screener option as well. Now, the important thing that makes this different is number one, unlike some simple calculators, you don't have to put these in by hand. These will automatically populate as soon as your students click the submit button. Secondly, we can just click this button, score all the responses. Now it will run the script. It'll take a few moments, but you'll see that what happens is that it begins to build the different tabs and it creates an entire matrix for every single student and all of their words and all of their work. You can see it's now just done the second student and it's building the third one. So instead of having to take 2, 3, however many hours it takes you to score these, me personally, it takes me about 2 or 3 hours for all 50-ish of my students. And I calculated one time it's nearly 4,000 individual data points I was having to put into a spreadsheet manually. This removes the need for that. You can see it scores it according to the traditional scoring metric. It also gives a timestamp and a total score. These red flags show words that are both wrong and might have been moved from somewhere else. One of the things that makes this spelling screener different is that if a student were to say, let's go back to the questions, if they were to put word 1 on the word 2 line, well, this fixes that. It will simply move it to the correct location and then it will score it. This increases the pedagogy significantly. You're no longer having to either look for words in the student list or having to guess at student handwriting. We can go back and directly look at what the students put as their responses. We can immediately go back and take a look at what they placed. Now, not only does it do this, but it also builds a student directory. So you see how we have all these tabs? Well, that's a lot of tabs, especially if you have a large class. This allows me to simply click the tab that I want, and it opens that tab directly. One of the other benefits of this is it will also build your class composites for you. So instead of having to manually input your class composites, this builds the whole class composite. You can see the entire program is automated. I'm not entering in these values. These values are coming in from the response form. I simply built a program which will automatically take what is put into the Google response form and it will calculate it for you. In addition to that, we also have the benefit, there we go, of being able to actually add in date windows. If you have to do it 3 times a year like I do, then you can add a date window and it will build a composite for every date window. For your students, it will also, every time they input a new response form, so for the 3 times a year they might do it, this matrix will then end up down below and their newest matrix will end up here. So all your student tabs, all their responses will be stacked on top of each other. So this will easily allow you to be able to have all the student data over an entire year stacked one on top of another, in addition to having multiple class composites. To make this very simple, it also includes a built-in Google submission form. All you have to do is open the submission form, just like this one, and then what you would click, this one has already been activated, but all you would click is publish, and then it will open it for you, and you will see that you can easily adjust any questions. If you want to make it so that this question is not a required question, that's fine. You can change anything you like, but you would just click the publish button. And once you click the publish button, all of these become live for your students. So you can simply send them the link directly. They can input the words as you call them out. And after that, you can just literally, not even figuratively, you can literally just sit back, watch it fill in here, click the spell or score all the responses, and it will score them for you. No student data ever leaves the site. That's an important part of security for myself and for our district, and also I'm sure for you and your students. You are not ever having any student's personal information leave your sheet. It all stays right here. And so the calculator just runs inside your program. So no information leaves, the calculator just runs inside your window, and no information is sent out. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. I have included, in addition to these, this is an older model, but if you were to get a newer model, you'd actually see down here, right below these form responses, you would also see the user guides. So there's user guides that will show you step-by-step how to be able to operate this program, any questions you might have. You can obviously clear and reset it for next year's students. You can add in those. You can also rebuild student directories. If you accidentally make a mistake, if you accidentally delete something, that's fine, as long as you don't delete too much. The program can actually rebuild and readjust if you accidentally made a mistake. So let's say that you accidentally deleted that word sit. Well, I can simply score all the responses and rebuild them. It will rebuild all the student tabs and we'll put it all back. So this is the More Auto Screener. This is my first foray into creating a tool designed to help teachers do our work more efficiently, do our work better, and hopefully save you hours and hours of time. I don't know about you, but the hours that I spend having to manually input this information at the beginning of the year, the middle of the year, and the end of the year, it's always the worst time of the year too. We are always so low on time with so many assessments that need to be done. So having this tool will allow you to at least get rid of one of those assessments. You can call out the word for the students. As you call out the words for the students, they will type it in. They will then send in when they are complete. And as soon as they are done, you will have an entire copy of all of their responses right here. Once you have all their responses, you just score them, and it automatically will score them for you. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me from the website contact page. I would be happy to answer any questions you or your district might have. And in addition to all of this, if you get this product, I've also decided to include a copy of my newest book. Let me go back to the screen. And let me stop sharing. There we go. Copy of my newest book, Beyond Traditional Teaching, 2nd edition, a practical guide for ChatGPT in the classroom. So hopefully this is something that would be a benefit to you. I know it's been helpful to me as I've been doing a lot of research on how to be able to incorporate AI tools and when to pull back from them. It's not all about how we can integrate. Sometimes it's about how we can make sure the students are using it. There's an entire chapter on here on how to be able to identify when students are using ChatGPT to cheat or other AI tools and what you can do about that. So again, if this is a tool that might interest you, I hope that you get it. I hope it's a benefit to you. It's a one-time purchase. You buy it and you keep the tool forever. You also will get 1 year of updates. So any updates I make to the program, like adding in the user guide, you guys will have that as well. If you ever need anything, feel free to message me and send me a message, and I will look forward to getting those. And I hope this is a tool that will help you make your life easier.